Hi guys, in this tutorial I will be showing you how to make a shooter game in Scratch. And this shooter game is not a normal shooter game because every other shooter game is made in vector mode, which is here in the costumes. It is vector mode. But today I'm gonna converting it into bitmap, just like that. So bitmap is basically the pixelated version of everything. So today we're going to make a pixelated shooter game. So let's get right into it. To start off, I'm going to make the player. I'm just going to name this part 1 player. And I'm going to draw the player. So just give me a second. I'm going to think of how should I make the player. I'm going to convert it to bitmap. And I should make it 4 pixels. And I want to make the outline. Yeah, that should be like a circle. Be white good, and I think the backdrop should be like gray, like this, like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it's from light to dark, and the player will be white. And here, that. Now I'm gonna create the gun, which is a bit of a hard part because maybe not the hard part, but like I'm just gonna design the gun for like a bit gray, like this. Like this is on the side of the gun, like this. Yeah, something. I'm just gonna name this player W1, which means weapon 1. Oops, okay. The reason that I named this player weapon 1 is that in the next part of tutorials I will be like making more like kinds of guns for the player. So let's get in here and we will code the player. So when green flag clicked, broadcast a message, start, just like that. And when I receive start, we're gonna broadcast another message, take movement. So another, when you receive take movement, we're gonna grab a forever loop and we're gonna make a block, naming it movement left right. And do not tick the one while screen refresh, because if you tick this, it will run really fast and the player will actually just move with like speed of light. So movement left right, and we're gonna make a new variable, name it key x, and we're gonna set key x, grab a minus operator, grab a key right arrow pressed, and minus by key left arrow press. So key X, when we press the right arrow key, it would change it to 1. See? There. And when I press nothing, it would change to 0. And when I press the left arrow key, it would change to -1. Great. And now we're gonna do a multiply. We're gonna do a multiply and multiply by 6. And then we're gonna, let's see, wait, let me see. Let me just rename the variable to move. There we go. Yeah, I don't like the move and up and down arrow keys. So right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move steps. So if you like happen to like, let's try it out. There we go. We got a moving guy. But what about the turning? So turning, we will make another custom block. But before we do that, I just want to set the move to like a bit more slower, because like the player is actually moving too fast right now. I don't want that. Okay, so that's give me some time. Okay, 5.5 is good. So next we're gonna make a new block, and we're gonna name that movement turn. Here we go. And we're not gonna take that, sorry. Next we're gonna put this in here. I mean this. And the movement, we're gonna make a new variable, naming it key turn. Yeah, key turn. Yeah, okay. So key turn will also use the same thing as this. So I'm just gonna alt click it. I just love Scratch developments. I mean Scratch add-ons. Okay. So here we're gonna go with right minus left. So key turn, we're gonna set this to 8 after a few testings, and we are going to turn this or key turn. There we go. Now we can just go around like this. So the reason that I choose not choosing this is actually because if I do that, yeah, it would turn the opposite direction. So yeah, because it's right minus left, not left minus right. So I'm just gonna do that. And yeah, we got our moving player. Maybe the head is like a bit, not a circle, it's more like a square, so let me just fix the squarey situation here. Oh, okay. I think I've did too much of something. There we go. That's what we call pixelated. And after a few play testing, 8 is the most recommended value that I want you to choose. You can choose any value you want. You can make it move super speed, or you can make it turn super speedy turn. Like, this is enough for me. And yeah. So, with the help of custom blocks, and also thanks to Griffpatch for making custom blocks and tutorials, we've managed to code the player with just 5 simple scripts. And let's hide these. And so, we're going to create a new sprite. Convert it into bitmap. Don't forget about that. And first thing first, we will have to copy the gun. Gonna still like I convert it into vector and then convert it back. Yeah, it doesn't make any problem. So let's stick with that for now. And with another custom block, making the block called let's see, action shoot. There we go. And here with action shoot, we're gonna grab an if statement and key space pressed. We're gonna make key space press or like key space pressed or mouse down. Yeah, and we're just gonna movement turn. We're just gonna make it point towards mouse pointer. There we go. And here we will edit this move to KY, and we're just gonna change Y by KY. There we go. There we go. And we're just gonna do that. I'm just gonna make another variable called TX. Earlier I just deleted that. I'm a really dumb person, so sorry guys. I'm just gonna, there we go, and change. I'm gonna change X by TX, just like that. We have our game. Maybe I'll just slow down to 4.5. But yeah, that's actually pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna just create clone of sprite 1. What is that? Okay, it's bullet. There we go, the bullet. Okay, it's so blurry and when it's in action. Okay, so create clone of bullet. And we're gonna grab an if, whatever, that will be on the next episode, so on 0.1 second. Okay, that is actually really lagging. Well, it's not really lagging, it's just because it has to wait. So I'm gonna broadcast a new event that will be action. So when I receive action, I'm gonna do the action. There we go. And with this, you can freely create with stuff. Okay, so maybe we just put it in 0.5 sec. Yes, yeah, that's great. Where did my bullet go? No, my bullet. my bullet? No. Why? Okay, maybe you just wanna like hey, someone just called me. Okay, let's bring that to 17, like that. Okay, my brother just talked. I don't know what happened. Okay. So I'm just gonna make the bullet just like that. And I think the bullet should be a bit smaller because it's almost as big as the gun. So I'm just gonna put the bullet. And once I've clicked hi, when I start as a clone, we're gonna go to back layer, go to player, put that on the top, and we're gonna move 20 steps. But before that, I'm gonna point in direction of player of direction of player, then move 20 steps. Let's try how bad that is. Boop, bap. It doesn't seem to show, so I need show block here. No, boop. Okay, that's like too much. Bap, boop. Is that like too much something? Like too much aim. Like moved too much. Maybe it is like move just 10 steps maybe. Now like do that. Okay, that's terrible. 15. Boop. Yeah, that's great. It's actually great. Okay. So now we're gonna code to make the bullets move. Be until touching edge. Move 20 steps forward, and until it touches the edge, it's gonna delete the clone. So let's try that out. That is really good. And I have a feeling that this isn't right at all. Let's just bring these out. Now I'm just gonna put an or, and an or, and an or, and an or. Up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, and right arrow. I'm gonna dupe another one. So right will be D, left will be A, up arrow will be W, and down arrow will be S. So what I'm doing is that I'm making, there's like two default like video game like movement keys. So they are left and the arrow keys. So I just put left in there so I could move properly, yep. So now this is much cooler than I expected. So now we're just gonna create another sprite called zombie. I'm just gonna create a simple zombie, like this is like with like a pixel world, and the zombie from the vector world is trying to haunt us and like things like that. I'm just gonna make a zombie just like that, and I'm just gonna fill the outline just move 4 and with the color of the zombie, just like that. I'm just gonna make the hands like this, like to do like have the zombie hand stuff, like just like that. And do that. And then do another thing, which is this. I'm gonna flip that. I'm like, yeah, the zombie's like actually really good. And as you can see, some of the piece of the zombie that like it got deleted, but here it's not. So I'm just gonna.
Why are you eating?
Okay, someone just went in, and like I was saying, we're gonna draw a invisible square. Rectangle all around this. All around the zombie, making it back to normal. Yep, there we go. So, when green flag is clicked, broadcast a new event, calling it spawn zombie. And when I receive spawn zombie, I'll forever wait 1.3 seconds, or like 0.7 to 1.5 seconds, and click call myself. When I start the clone, put a high right here first, and show. Here is show, and we're gonna forever point towards player. Point towards player, and we're just gonna move like one step, and if touching bullet, then delete this clone. But if touching player, then stop all. Yeah, that we're just gonna stop all for now. Okay. After we stop all, we're just going to I don't know what does it do, like, let's say, oh yeah, I forgot what I just did, like, touching edge, or player, sprite 1, what's the name of it? Forgot to name that zombie, and we're just gonna wait 0 seconds for the next frame to lose, and like, boom, there we go, zombie spawns. But actually, the zombie spawning is like over there. Or like what? Like, oh my gosh, my bullet's just screwing every zombie. Maybe you should wait like 0 seconds. Okay, the zombies are really fast. There we go. Much greater. So, like this. So the zombie spawning is pretty good, but on the X, Y, should do a 180. And here we're gonna pick random from 180. Okay, this is too free. From 180 to negative 180. There we go. And let's try again. So So the zombie will actually spawn from the right side of the screen, and we're supposed to spawn on the left side of the screen. So let me just, let's just, my brother just literally come in and do something. Okay, so back to the video. So we're gonna make the player spawn like 0, -100. Okay, maybe that's 0 and it's -100. This is 0. Yeah, okay, yeah. So we're gonna point direction 90 and do that. Okay, and we're gonna put it here. Yeah, so whenever you restart the game, you're just gonna spawn right here, and zombie will endlessly follow you, just like that. And so yeah, and this is part 1 of how to make a shooter game from scratch. If you like my tutorial, please check out my profile. Link is in the description below. And I have a Discord server. The link will be also in the description below. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys learned something new or enjoyed the video, please smash that sub button. And anyways, have a great day. This is Swan from Planet. Goodbye, guys.